It was Shakespeare who said, "To thine own self be true." Socrates comes along and he says, "To know yourself is the beginning of wisdom." So let me ask you the question. Do you know who you are? I mean, really know who you are. I'm not talking about your name. That's just your handle. Your mother gave you that, and she didn't even know you. You'd just been born. Years later, she probably would have changed that name because of who you are and what you have become. So when we look at ourselves, everyone around us seems to want us to know who we are. I really want to know who I am. And sometimes I stop and think about that. Am I living the life I was designed to live? Am I living the life that God created me for? Or has circumstance, situation challenged me to the point that I've changed my mind about myself and I am living according to that? Circumstance, trials, difficulties come our way. So what do you do when that happens? You go deep inside of yourself. This is a time to go deep. This is a time to search deep inside of your own spirit. Contemplate what the rest of your life is going to be like, because you really do need to understand you are equipped to live beyond yourself, and you are equipped to become more than you have become. You've not yet arrived. Doesn't matter what your age is. You could be 25, 55, or 75. It's not about how many years there are in your life. It's about how much life is in those years. Some of the greatest achievements and accomplishments in the history of mankind have been done by people over 60 years of age. Some of the greatest fortunes ever created were created after that time. So think about the rest of your life. What could you do with it? What if you really understood that you're an instrument of God? What if you really understood that God could explode something supernatural through you that not only would change your life and change your world, but change the lives of people around you and change the world? What kind of deposit are you making? What will you leave as a legacy? When you're gone, what will people say about you? What would you want them to say? Think about that for a moment. Get into the presence of God. Listen to his voice. People say, "I don't hear God speaking." Then you must not be listening with spiritual ears, because he's always speaking. Noah found that out when he was taking a walk one day and God spoke. All through the Bible, we see people who suddenly realize God was speaking. He's speaking to you today. Hear his voice.